My video editor and replace the workflow with AI. But here's the part nobody tells creators.
I tested an AI-assisted workflow. It handled scripting and voice. It did the editing and captions, and it even generated.
The biggest change wasn't the editing. It was getting the first 2 seconds right. Hook, retention.
Then I started cutting. Anything that didn't move the story forward. Long intros, unnecessary pauses. The result? Faster production and a much more repeatable workflow. This experiment gets interesting. I had already replaced part of my editing AI, but I wanted to know something much more important. Could AI actually handle the... So I built an AI workflow from scratch. And honestly, some parts were ridiculously good, while others were... Here's the experiment. I started with nothing but a video idea. No finished script, no voiceover, no B-roll.
The goal wasn't to make AI replace creativity. The goal was to see how much of the repetitive work.
First, I needed a script.
Instead of asking AI to simply write me a YouTube video, I gave it a much better and a buys. I told it who the audience was, what problem we were solving, the tone I wanted. The first version wasn't perfect. Actually, it sounded way too robotic. So instead of throwing it away, I gave AI feedback. Make the hook shorter, remove the filler, make the language sound more natural.
And suddenly, I had something I could actually work with.
This was my first big lesson. AI is much better when you give it direction. Don't expect AI to magically understand your audience. Tell it what you're trying to achieve.
The more specific my instructions became, the more useful the output became.
And that principle carried over into every other part of the workflow.
Next came the voiceover. I didn't want the typical robotic AI voice. You know, that sounds like it's reading an instruction manual.
I wanted something with pacing, emotion, pauses, and robotic voice example. So I tested different voices and adjusted the delivery until it sounded much more natural. But here's something important. AI voice isn't automatically better than a human voice, If your personality is part of your brand, your real voice can still be more powerful.